Good morning to you. I am Mark Sudduth, and here's what's up in the tropics for Monday, the 14th of June, 2022. In the Southwest Caribbean, we do have this one area now, 20% chance of development over the next couple of days, and as we expand it out to 5 days, it's 40%, a vigorous area of spin and energy down there trying to get its act together and maybe become a tropical depression at some point. We'll have to see. It's part of a overall very complex weather pattern associated with this large Central American gyre, and that extends over into the eastern Pacific, where we have a new tropical depression well to the south of the Mexican coastline, and then yet another disturbance to the southeast of the depression and to the west of the system in the Southwest Caribbean, separated by Central America. I told you it was complicated, so we'll have to see how these interact with each other and whether or not the system in the Southwest Caribbean has too much land interaction with Nicaragua and Honduras. That could obviously have a big role in whatever happens or doesn't happen with that system there in the Atlantic. Here's the track map for our depression number 2E, E for Eastern Pacific, and as you can see, it is going to stay well off the coast of Mexico, might become a hurricane briefly and then move out into cooler water and experience less favorable conditions overall. Probably won't even be much of a rain threat either for Mexico, so no worries there as this moves off to the west, northwest, and northwest with time. Satellite imagery this morning, again, look at the complex area of clouds, showers, thunderstorms, some deep convection all across the Southwest Caribbean, off the coast of Central America. On the Southeast Pacific side, there's our depression. Yeah, it's a pretty complex setup, a lot of energy, a lot of moisture, and it's just going to be a matter of which one of these will try to bundle the energy first. We already have the depression there, number 2E, that I talked about, but in the Southwest Caribbean, does that start to come together, or does the other system in the Pacific take over? We're going to have to just wait and see. The rest of the Caribbean, Southwest Atlantic, Tropical Atlantic, and the Gulf of Mexico are nice and clear, no problems seen anytime soon out that way. The vorticity signature, there it is. That's the depression, and it looks a lot more round today. That's what I talk about that we look for. So there's the signature as it is developed a little bit more, so it's got a little bit better definition. On the other hand, the other systems there are a little bit more elongated, not coming together just yet. They're still in their formative stages. And again, the rest of the tropical Atlantic and the Gulf, the Caribbean, etc., nice and quiet. No areas of concentrated vorticity seen, so we don't have to worry about anything anytime soon. Looking at the GFS, we'll start with, look at that very complex situation. The system in the Southwest Caribbean kind of pinwheels around if it does develop, and the GFS has been very, very consistent on insisting that it will develop, but it kind of pinwheels around in this gyre, this almost like a Ferris wheel there. Look at that. They go around each other in a counterclockwise fashion. We call that the Fujiwara effect. It's a Japanese term where these two will rotate around a common area, a common center, and they don't really interact with each other and run into each other and become a superstorm. That just doesn't happen on this planet. Instead, they pivot around each other. One usually sacrifices its energy to the other, and that's about it. I'll go over all of this and more in greater detail in my Hurricane Outlook and discussion. It's Monday, so we're going to have a lengthy discussion about this and other topics related to what's happening out there. That'll be on YouTube and Facebook later this afternoon. As always, thanks for tuning in. I'm Mark Sudduth. This has been What's Up in the Tropics. I'll talk to you again later this afternoon.